Coming soon in this episode.
From a dirty, ugly mess into a beautiful, hot, liquidy spew of color. Which is how everybody describes lava, of course. Hello! My name is Phil Kwan, and welcome back to episode 21 of my hardcore survival Minecraft series. It's been a hot minute since I've actually played on this world. Certain things, such as the Sand Kingdom, that you should definitely check out if you haven't already, were taking up a whole lot of my time. So I haven't got to play on this world in quite a while, and I must admit, I really missed it. But today, we are back, and we can get started, or I guess we can continue working on this portion of my mega base. And I'm very excited because I know exactly what we're doing today. We're going to be building a volcano over there. We're going to be decorating these islands. We're going to be decorating the sky. And that volcano, little spoiler alert, is going to be my storage system. So this is going to be a lot of fun and a really important step in my hardcore survival world. Because if you haven't been keeping up with my series, you won't know that my storage system currently consists of this. And this. And this. And all of this. And believe it or not, we're not done yet because I've also got all of this. So yeah, needless to say, I am in excuse me, sir, I'm in the middle of something. That's right. Pay for your sins. As I was saying, I am in desperate need of a storage system. One that can fulfill my needs and store my millions upon millions of cobblestone blocks. So that's the plan for today. Let's get started. Alright, and the very first thing I want to do before we get into anything too crazy with detail is just build up a basic shape of a volcano with, of course, blackstone that I think I have in one of these shulker boxes somewhere. Oh, there it is. And I kind of thought I had more than that, but that's okay. That'll probably work. And if not, I can always go gather more. But yeah, I'm just going to get a basic shape of the volcano. We'll add texturing and slabs and, you know, stuff to shape it out better later. But I got to really figure out the scale more than anything, because it's not a lot of room up here, especially considering other plans that I had. So let's see what happens. And let's go into a time lapse. It was so close! I got like 2 stacks max left here. And actually, just a quick update while I'm here. It looks like I'm gonna have room to do what I wanted to do, which is very exciting. But yeah, I gotta go get more blackstone. Sorry for interrupting the time lapse. Goodbye. And I'm back. Let's do it. You know what? That's not too bad. It's not quite what I pictured, but there's still lots of detailing to do and, you know, figuring out what's happening up top here. So it'll improve. And there's gonna be some lava flowing. Yeah, don't worry. We chill. I'm not concerned. But with that done, that does mean that I am gonna do what's on the top here, and I'm actually a little nervous for it because I've never really done anything like it, and it's a really unnatural shape for me. And yeah, so basically I'm gonna do it out of, I don't know, like dirt or something first, probably some block I don't care about, and then replace it with the real blocks after, because yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing here. So this will be a little messy, but yeah, I don't know. Let's just give it a shot, see what happens. Okay, so I did it, but it kind of looks like a mushroom. Yeah, you see what I'm going for, though. I imagine it's not hard to tell. This is lava exploding out of the volcano and, like, you know, coming back down again. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. Not gonna lie to you. It'll definitely look better as not dirt. And once I change the blocks, I'm gonna, mess it up a bit as well, so it's not so uniform. But I don't know. I feel like it's just not what I had pictured in my head. So I'm kind of stumped, not gonna lie. I don't really want to commit to making it all glass or whatever I decide to do, because I don't know if it'll look good, I don't know if it'll look good. So, alright, well, after a considerable amount of time spent staring and questioning my life choices, I decided I absolutely hated it and shrunk it down to that. And again, still looks a little strange, but I'm gonna hope that that's just because it's made out of dirt and not because I'm terrible at everything I do. So, I'm gonna assume that's fine and actually get the glass to make it look like lava, because last time I checked, now I could be wrong, but lava was not made of dirt. But, I'm no science man. Scientist is as the cool kid. Yep, okay, moving on, next clip. And to make this lava look as realistic as possible, I'm gonna need 3 colors of glass. I'm gonna need red, orange, and yellow stained glass. And if my maths are correct, that just means all I need is red and yellow dye, because you add red to yellow and you get the orange. So I'm pretty much good to go. Let's get her done. Are you ready for the greatest transformation you'll ever see in your entire lifetime? No exaggeration. From a dirty, ugly mess into the beautiful, hot, liquidy spew of color. Which is how everybody describes lava, of course. Anyways, yeah, it's all done. I got the glass together, even added some panes to make it flow down like it's splattering. And I think it ended up okay. Looks pretty good in the end. You can tell that it's lava. And now that the lava's in place, it's time to give that volcano some texturing, so it's not just a weird black blob. And I don't even know how I'm going to do that, to be honest. So you're going to find out in a couple seconds, and I'm going to think about it.
Epic transition.
That's right. Now we have texture. Now we have stairs and slab for shape. Now we have texture. Yeah, it all turned out okay. It looks pretty good from a distance. Not quite as good when you actually take a closer look, but that doesn't matter. And that's not all I did, because now you might also notice there's a little orange beam going through the middle of my lava. And this is not it either. So yes, of course, that does mean I do have now a beacon. Very good. And I have a little entrance to my volcano, also very good. But the reason I wanted the lava going all the way to the roof from the very beginning, I knew that's what I wanted, is because this is actually going to be the entrance to my mega base. You can see there's a water elevator here. You take this on up, and you find yourself here, and there's a little secret glass staircase here that you can't see from the outside because it's glass. Genius. And that's the way in. Pretty smart, if you ask me. There is eventually going to be a building up here so that, it's not just a hole in the ground. But for now, this does the trick. And it is a much better entrance than what I am currently using, which is this giant chest staircase that pops out literally in the middle of nowhere in the side of my mountain. So, huge improvement there, which is why I'm so excited. And there is no storage system in here yet, obviously. All I've really done in here is clean up the walls to make space for chests. But that's, that's a problem for a later date. Right now, I really just want to get the building done. Which means I'm going to get some building done. The volcano was not the only thing I had planned today, so we got so much more to do. Mostly these islands, which I'm going to throw together as quick as possible. There's going to be palm trees. There's going to be other details that I haven't thought that far ahead for. And yeah. Alright, so I got a bit carried away. My intention was to build one palm tree and then show you what it looked like and time-lapse the rest. That didn't really happen, did it? No. I got excited. The palm trees were coming together really nicely, and I just kind of did it. So now we're left with this. And this island is still not done, obviously. Now that the palm trees are in place and looking all right, I need to pretty up the ground, add some elevation here and there, some little rocks of sand probably. And I want this to be like a camping style. Like I want a little fireplace with some benches and stuff in the middle. I might add bushes on the ground, but not sure if that makes sense. I'll play around with it. Just gonna add some detail pretty much. So without further ado, let's make this island beautiful. And we're here, and there's detail. Isn't it amazing? It actually, wow. It actually turned out much better than I expected. I wasn't confident in my abilities to make this island look better. But in the end, I did all right. We got rocks, we got little holes everywhere. We got different textures mixed into the sand, nice and discreetly. I added this little pond into the side of it for extra detail, and yeah, turned out pretty good. If you have more ideas for how to make this campsite more campsite-y, let me know, because I'm not totally happy with this part. This is a little bit lacking of detail, but you know, it brings the whole place together from a distance at least. See that? That's a nice looking island, which means I now have to move on to these other two islands. And I have less plans for those, but you know, probably similar concept, some nice trees, maybe a little cabin over there, you know. I'll figure something out, but that I'm gonna do in a time lapse. So let's get into that. Here it is, in all its glory. I can now officially say that the tropical third of my mega base is complete. And I am pretty happy with it. I didn't end up doing the clouds, like I alluded to at the start of the episode, just because I tested with it and it really did not work in this scenario. Just didn't really fit the setting at all, and there wasn't really any clear spots for them to go, so I gave up on that idea, but overall, it ended up pretty good. This island, however, does not have a purpose. I mean, I just threw in some palm trees and, you know, detailed the sand. But, like, if you have any ideas for what I can do with this island, similar with how I actually made that island something, at least, please let me know in the comments, because, yeah, I was kind of stumped. This island over here, we have our little fishing hut. This is where I'm going to do all my fishing from, if I ever need to do that. I'll have my fishing rod somewhere here. And yeah, nothing too crazy, just a little hut on an island. But something I did not on time-lapse is actually kind of convert this volcano into my storage room. Definitely work in progress. I didn't really go too hard on that. I just wanted to clean it up, place some chests, and yeah, we got 3 tiers here, so you know, it has some promise, but definitely some work to do off camera. In terms of actually getting all my items in here and figuring out the organization. But what's important is that all the building is done. Which means we have reached the end of this episode. So if you enjoyed and appreciate my incredible talent, of course, please let me know down in the comments as I run away from this creeper. And subscribe so you don't miss any future content. Like the video. You know, all that normal YouTuber garbage. So that'll be all. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.
Subscribe.
Do it.